Hey everyone, it's VM Campos Magic Fan, Theros Beyond Death Fan. I'm going to do a crack a pack right here because I've gotten 3 packs of Theros Beyond Death, which I must open. Just like the creatures of the underworld must escape, I will be opening these 3 and be on the lookout for some valuable stuff. But wait a minute, I want to do something special. Not only am I going to open 3 boosters of Theros Beyond Death, I'm also going to open 3 boosters of original Theros. So my local comic shop unveiled from the vaults. Hey, let's say they escaped from the vault. They uncovered some boosters of the original Theros, and for the original price, well, I guess for inflation, they were $3.99. And we have the original ones right here, totally unopened. I was not playing Magic during this time, so I don't know the cards too well here. But we're going to open these, and I know there's some good, valuable cards. For example, let's see, we've got Bow of Nylea, Stormbreath Dragon, Whip of Erebos, okay, here we go, $5, Xenagos the Reveler, Swan Song, Heliod, God of the Sun. Then we've got Ashiok, Master of Waves. Going up higher, we've got the Sylvan Caryatid, Erebos, God of the Dead, Nylea, God of the Hunt. Then we go up to Elspeth, Sun's Champion, $13. We've got Thassa, God of the Sea. We've got Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx, I want that. Perforos, God of the Forge, or Thoughtseize. So, I've got 3 boosters of original Theros. Let's see how many Thoughtseizes we get. So I'm going to open a Theros, and then I'm going to open a Theros Beyond. I'm going to be alternating back and forth. So over with Theros Beyond Death, what we're going to be on the lookout here is Citizen Champion, Thassa's Oracle, Nightmare Shepherd, that one's fun, Nyx Lotus, I want that, or the Shadow Spear. We've got another Perforos, Bronze Blooded, another Elspeth, Sun's Nemesis, Ox of Agonos. We've got the Naked Dryad of Elysian Grove, Croxa of Death's Hunger, Clothis, God of Destiny, the totally warped Nyx Bloom Ancient, I want that, Thassa Deep Dwelling, another Thassa, Ashiok, another Ashiok, Heliod, another Heliod, totally broken, I want that, or we've got Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, $25. So let's see what we get. We've got 6 boosters to comb through. Let's get all the best stuff. So again, I'm gonna go alternating between one and the other. So we'll start with original Theros, then we'll go to Theros Beyond Death, back to Theros, back to Beyond, back to Theros, and then finish with Theros Beyond Death. That's the plan. Let's see what we get. So again, I wasn't playing Magic at this point, so I never played with Theros. This is from 2013. I miss when they used to put a little story here. And so there's some good cards here, mostly the gods and stuff. Let's get them. Alright, so Cavalry Pegasus, I'm not going to focus on the commons. Loathsome Catoplebus, Nylea's Presence, Scholar of Atheros, Fellhide Minotaur, that's amazing art, Kev Walker, of course. Read the Bones, Last Breath, Unknown Shores, Crackling Triton, Portent of Betrayal, Oracle of Erebos, uncommon. Dauntless Onslaught, uncommon, which is uncommon. Equipped creature gets 1 and scry 1, hilarious. Equipped for 1. And the rare here is the Boon Satyr, flash 4/2, bestow of 5. And it gets a creature for 2. Okay, so it can become an enchantment onto a creature, or it can become a creature itself. Fun. We got a cool mountain, and then we got a soldier. This is Sparta. Jumping over to the modern Theros, Theros Beyond Death, let's open this one. Alright, Triton, Wave Rider, Incendiary Oracle, cool art on that. Indomitable Will, Aspect of Lamprey, ooh, this is Megan Wolf's favorite card, I believe. Citizen Training, Elysian Caryatid, so a different Caryatid, not hexproof. Omen of the Sea, Flicker of Fate, Infuriate, that's one Angry Minotaur, Thaumaturge's Familiar, say that 5 times fast, Shimmering Chimera, this is uncommon, Destiny Spinner, Careless Celebrant. Ooh, that's a pretty cool like mace whip ninja nunchuck thing. And we've got the there's the Naked Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Thank you very much. Plains, full art. Plains, amazing, and then a wall. Back over to original Theros. Now, what do you think about the Theros original colors versus the new green colors? Pretty cool. Vote now. Demolish, Leaf Crown Dryad, God's Willing. Ooh, that one's still around. I like using that in M20. Nisian Courser, Sedge Scorpion. That little guy's still around. Scholar of Atheros again. Disciple of Phoenix. Voyage's End. Ooh, that's pretty epic. Return target creature to its owner's hand and then scry. Yoked Ox. That one's still around. Blood Toll Harpy, Sea God's Revenge, Erebos' Emissary, Triton Fortune Hunter, and a Temple of Silence. Okay, so one of the rare lands. Let's do Scry, pretty epic art. And we've got a forest and one of these little God-touched denizens of Nyx. With the Bestow ability can exist as creatures fighting on the battlefield, or they can infuse their essence onto creatures of becoming auras. So some of the new rules inserts there. That's kind of cool. Why don't they do that on the modern sets? Jumping over to back to Theros. Here we have Calyx. Come on, wouldn't it be ironic if he was in this actual pack? Come on, Calyx, let's manifest him. Because we all know he's everyone's favorite new character. Anyway, Heliod's Pilgrim, Starlight Mantle, love that art. Ordeal of Mountains Blaze, that's more amazing, cool art. And here's a Red Nymph, Omen of the Hunt, Scavenging Harpy, Inspiring Awe, Final Death, that's pretty epic art as well by Johann Boden, Altar of the Pantheon, Omen of the Forge, 2 omens, Alseid of Life's Bounty, uncommon, Hydra's Growth, pretty fun, it makes your creature bigger and bigger like a Hydra, Glimpse of Freedom, and we've got a Nyxbloom Ancient, yes, thank you so much. Got the Nyxbloom Ancient. Ooh, a totally shiny Transcendent Envoy. This is way better than this, so I'm just going to tear this one in half. Because look at that, he's holding the little gem right there, and it's so shiny on the camera. Amazing. Then we've got the beautiful mountain, and then a Kraken. It got released. It's an 8/8 hex-proof. Hilarious. Back to Theros. Come on, Thoughtseize, get on in here. And we've got Thassa right here on the cover. Come on, Thoughtseize. Battle-Wise Valor. Loathsome Catoplebus again. Omen Speaker. Hey, this one's still around. March of the Returned. I love that art. That is a Mark Zug art. We've got another Scholar of Aetherios. 3 of them? Why don't I get like 3 great merchants? I don't want any of these scholars. Felhide Minotaur, second one. Voyaging Satyr. Spear Point Oread. Unknown Shores again. Furnace Heart. Ooh, okay, cool. So that's an uncommon right there. We've got the Ordeal of Heliod, the Triton Tactics, and a Titan of Eternal Fire. No. Then we got a Meidomai the Ageless, Legendary Sphinx 4/5 in foil, a Plains, and one of these other cards. Harness the Might of Terrifying Foes of Myth. That's the one, the 100-handed one, isn't it? Yep, that little guy. He can block 99 creatures. And lastly, we've got the Theros Beyond Death Final Booster. Let's crack this open. Stampede Rider, she's having a good old time on top of that Ox. Nyxborn Cursor. Vexingal, hilarious art right there with this guy saying, hey, give me back my fish, you freaking flying thing. Actually, that's pretty cute gull with the blues and the oranges. A Nyxborn Marauder, love that shield. Citizen Training. Satyr's Cunning, amazing colors. Look at the blue and the red here in a cool like circular pattern. Hero of the Pride, cool little kitty cat for my cat deck. Traveler's Amulet, classic. Grim Physician, that face is like incredibly terrifying. And I'm sure the flavor text, the returned retain no memory of their identities, but sometimes they mindlessly attempt familiar tasks. Oh no. Thirst for Meaning, that's the thirstiest. merfolk I've ever seen. They've got Entrancing Lyre, I love that. It's kind of freaky, it plays itself, so it's touching its own instrument. Then we've got the Caliph, Beloved of the Sea, very cool. A Commanding Presence, and then a Arasta, the Endless Web. Amazing art, totally creepy. Her webs, spun from her own hair, reach from Nyx to the mortal world, and even into the underworld. And we've got a beautiful forest, and then a satyr. And on the back it's got Get the Notebooks. So cool. Alright, to recap, so I'm so surprised I didn't get any Garys at all in all of these commons on original Theros, so no Garys at all to Unknown Shores and such, but oh well. In the uncommons, nothing amazing except this Burnished Heart. 2/2 for 3, sacrifice it, search your library for up to 2 basic lands, put them into the battlefield, so some cool mana fixing, but other than that, nothing really great. Witch's Eye is amazing, but that's it. And then the rares and mythics, there's nothing here really. Well, the Temple of Silence, that's the most valuable out of these just monetarily. And we've got even a mythic Medomai, and it's not that valuable of a card. And over on the lands, well, Plains, Mountain, Forest, and then we got those, and then a soldier token. So, yeah, oh, that's a kind of cool shirt there. Visit mtgmerch.com. Is that still around? I kind of want that shirt. So, original Theros was not that amazing. Modern Theros, well, again, these commons, like, there's nothing that stands out in the commons at the moment. The meta is still shaking out. In the uncommons, I didn't get any other Garys here. It would have been amazing if I did. What about a original common Grey Merchant plus an uncommon Grey Merchant? That would have been epic, but nope, the gods did not favor me on that. But wait a minute, they totally favored me here, actually. Well, except for that spider, who cares? But these right here, this Dryad is worth a few bucks. He'll be able to put on some clothes soon enough with his winnings, and this one's the big bucks, the Nyx Bloom Ancient, totally not broken at all. Big bucks there. This is not really worth anything, except for that cool little gem he's holding. And then over on the Kraken and Satyr and Wall tokens, they're cool. Who's this right here? Victor Adame Minguez, cool. And these lands are pretty epic right there. So the Theros Beyond were definitely the valuable things that I got. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments. Did you ever play original Theros? Are you getting nostalgia? Are you getting the feels for it? How do you like the new Theros block? Tell me all about it in the comments. I'm pretty hyped for the new set, and those old cards right there, I probably want to use them for some modern or commander decks. That'll be fun. Yeah, that Burnished Heart needs to get in my commander deck. And as for the modern stuff, well, I'm not really paying green, but I love the green in my pockets. Thank you, Heliod, for blessing me so. This has been VM Campos, and I'll see you on Theros.